Animilium here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the common housefly. I'm sure all of you have come across this bug at least once in your life. Houseflies live in pretty much anywhere on our planet. Well, anywhere where it's considered warm at least. They are very annoying and have caused problems for both rural and urban areas. They feed on stuff that smells like animal poop. Essentially anything that smells bad they will feed on. Now it's important to understand why houseflies are attracted to bad scents. It's what makes them houseflies. So now that I've given a brief background on them, I think it's time I discuss the life cycle of a common housefly. Houseflies have evolved to the point where they are attracted to places like garbage dumps. They see these places as a spot of laying their eggs. Usually under warm weather, the females will come to these places and start doing their thing. On average, a female can lay between 300 to 500 eggs within a 3-day period. Unsurprisingly, the warmer the temperature, the more eggs will be laid. Eggs that aren't laid under moist conditions will not hatch. It should take up to a day for the eggs to hatch. And once they do, maggots or larvae will come out. Right away, they will begin eating on stuff like cow dung and even their own eggs. It's important to note that animal manure is seen as an excellent substrate for the maggots and very little is needed for them to grow. Assuming that it's really warm, it should take 4 to 13 days for the larvae to enter the pupal stage. If not, it will take longer than expected to reach the next stage. In the pupal stage, the larvae becomes a pupa and essentially turns into a cocoon-like structure. In the beginning of this stage, the pupa will have the same creamy color when it was a maggot, but as time passes by, the pupa will get darker and darker and darker. The pupa will eventually become black, indicating that it will enter adulthood. Basically, the darker the pupa, the closer it gets to becoming an adult housefly. Once again, if the weather is really warm, the pupa stage shouldn't last long, usually around 2 to 6 days. At the end of this stage, the pupa becomes a housefly. It will use its head to break free from the case. So now you have an adult housefly. How will you know which gender it is? As a rule of thumb, if the eyes almost touch, then it's a male. If there's a wide gap, then it's a female. On average, houseflies can live between 15 to 25 days, but that number can go up depending on where they live. Ultimately, their lifespan is influenced by the availability of food sources, such as a rotting apple. Animal manure will not be enough this time. They will need protein and sugar. After finding food, the females will make love with the males. This can last up to 15 minutes. Oviposit, the scientific term for bugs laying eggs, will begin within a week or two. And there you have it, the life cycle of the common housefly. Although seen as a pest, it is remarkable in its own ways. To think that a legless maggot can turn into a bug that flies. It's just amazing. If you like this video and want to watch more animal videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell. Also feel free to leave any video suggestions down below. I will read all the comments. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.